Hi. So yesterday I made a video with a jewelry haul and I got a lot of positive responses on that, so I wanted to do another jewelry related video. And this time I wanted to show off my hairstick collection. Now, someone, I think his username was Melandante. Anyway, I had a little argument with him around Christmas times. Then he popped into one of my videos lately and said I had a hair fetish. I think it was meant as an insult, but on that I guess he's right, I do. So, while other girls love shoe shopping, I just can't get enough of hair sticks. Because I have hair that reaches my thighs, and they need to be bunned, or basically or my hair will get into everything. So, therefore, many women go shoe shopping, I go hair stick shopping. So yeah, I wanted to show off my collection. I think I will do this as a three-parter, so the video won't get too long. And yes, I keep my hair sticks in boxes like this, which is basically, I bought them at a hardware store, and it's just meant to be to hold screwdrivers and the like. I use it for hair sticks, which it works very well for. And I have 3 such boxes which are full. I need more of them soon, so I will take 1 box per video. Also, most of these hair sticks are bought from sellers on Etsy. Not all of them, but most. And for the Etsy sticks, I will post links in the description for the sellers' pages. So let's start. We can begin with this one. This, as you see, is a little miniature axe. I am not sure what the wood is. It is made by an Etsy seller who is, you can see the detail, who calls himself OutNumberedNovelties. He makes handmade wooden stuff, including these hair axes. I love this seller, and this is my newest hair axe from him. I have several, and I really like it. The stick part is very smooth, which is very important for a hair stick, so it won't catch the hair, and it is just beautiful. And the next piece I want to show you are perhaps my definite favorite hair stick. It is a hair tana. As you can see, it is a miniature model of a katana in wood. This wood is lignum vitae, which is my absolute favorite wood. It is a very strong wood which becomes very silky when it's polished. The seller who has made this is named Grahtoestudio, GTS for short. They make just amazing hair sticks. They are master craftspeople, and I wish I could afford more of their stuff. But my collection from them is slowly building. This camera just cannot do this piece justice. The blade is beautifully crafted, and the handle is just amazing. So this is my favorite hair stick. It is great because it is both very casual, it looks great with jeans, but it also looks really great with a dress, and it can be dressed up and down, and it holds my hair very well. The next hair sticks I want to show you are dice hair sticks. I am role-playing game fanatic. I play a lot, and I have several hair sticks with role-playing game dices for toppers. So let's start. This is a lime green one with a D20 on top. Most of my hairsticks, dice hairsticks, have D20s. And we have one with black glitter and a black glittery stick. And we have a white and purple one. If I'm not mistaken, this was a free gift. And we have a red D20 with a brown stick. And this is my favorite of the dice sticks. I usually don't wear pink, but I think this is so gorgeous. The stick itself is sparkly black, and you have a little turquoise glass bead and a pink glass bead. A pink dice, I mean. And I think that the pink, together with the green and the black, creates a very interesting combination, and I just love this. And this set is also my favorite. It is basically, these are D6s, and they are, you see a little alien head on one side, and the pips are all alien eyes and spaceships. I use this set so much, and it is really interesting, and the dices also glow in the dark. This is the first dice hairstick I got. It is also one of those I use the most. It has a shimmery pearlized purple D20 and a black stick. And I have this, which is a purple sparkly stick and a light blue with white dots, so it looks like a cloud, pearlized D20 on top. And then there's this one, which has opaque purple D20 and a pearl colored stick underneath, and it's this lavender glass bead. And this is a bronze D20, and I apologize that my camera really isn't good enough to do all these beautiful sticks justice, but I'll just have to do it as good as I can. And you have this bronze bead detail there, which doesn't show up very good, and a purple glass bead under, and the stick is painted brown. And I have this is a white and purple spotted, which doesn't show up at all. This is a little better. Doesn't show up very well, but it's purple and white with purple glass beads and a white painted stick. And I have this one, which is a sort of turquoise, pearlized green D20 with a turquoise glass bead and a very soft pearlized turquoise stick, which looks very funky on the camera because it's a glow in the dark stick, so paint is a bit strange. And finally, for the dice hairsticks, I have this. It is gorgeous. It has this smoky, you can see through it, but not completely. It looks like murky water. D20 on top, a blue glass bead, and a pearlized brown stick. Now, most of these dice hairsticks are. Is there more dices? No, these are the dices. So these are from a seller named Aliarose. She makes beautiful sticks with painted, beautiful hairsticks with painted wood sticks and various forms of toppers, glass beads, polymer clay, and so on. So I recommend her, and she is also relatively cheap because this one, the one from Outnumbered Novelties, costs about 42. Oh no, it's around 40. It's around $40. I bought this second hand, but yeah. And this one, which are from Grahtoestudio, cost about $100. While the sticks from Aliarose, like these ones, cost about $18 each. Now, hairsticks doesn't need to be that expensive. You can find them cheaply for just a few dollars on eBay. But I usually go for quality over quantity when it comes to hairsticks because it feels so much better in my hair. Now, the last D20 hairstick is from a seller named, what was it, NightBlooming. She makes Gothic and fantasy inspired jewelry, including hairsticks, and she is really good at it. And she is about the same price range as Aliarose, a little bit more expensive, but not much. I think I gave around $20 something for this. Okay, moving on, we have this set, which is just painted chopsticks. I made them myself years ago, before I really had hair enough to use them, but I would just put it in a ponytail and just stick them in the ponytail to just add some decoration. There were a topper of these, but it fell off, so I just painted the top. I don't use them much because they are, like I said, just painted chopsticks, and I have much better hairsticks now, but I never throw out things. I'm a bit of a pet rat. It's a problem, really. And they're functional, so. And as for more cheapy sticks, I have this, which is just a long plastic hairstick. This was a bonus that a seller sent me, in case the very thin sticks I bought from them wouldn't be enough to hold my hair. I don't use this much because I have nicer, very plain black sticks when I want to, for example, use a barrette to decorate my hair, and therefore want plain sticks to put it up with. But it's nice to have. I've used it a few times. And I have this one, which is a very thick hairstick. It works for me. And I've made this myself from polymer clay, which I have then painted and lacquered. It's supposed to be a orchid. And I have this. This is from what is his name again? No, it's from eBay. It's from a seller named, it's either Boho Man or Boho Magic. I don't know if he makes them himself or how he gets them. It's basically a bit of rock crystal on the top, and this is polymer clay on a wood stick. And there's some sort of gem, I think it is a carniole here. I think it looked very nice and new agey. So yeah, it's a very basic stick, but I kind of like it. And this one was not expensive. I think I paid $11 for this. And yes, what else? Oh yeah, another dice stick. This one has, I think this might be the first one, not the, no, don't remember which one I got first. Anyway, I had it for a good long time. It's just a basic wood hairstick, and on it is some sort of chainmail thing going on here, and in the bottom there's a D10, which is among other things used in World of Darkness. This is a very nice stick. It's from Etsy, but I can't remember the seller's name. But I will put a link to his store if it still exists. Okay, and then I have these. These are just basic black painted hairsticks, and there's some nice bead caps here and blood red glass bead drops on the top. I use these when I want to look a bit more classy, and I don't want one of the more crazy hairsticks, but I just want something elegant. I use these, and I'm very happy about them. And these are also from Etsy, but I can't remember the seller's name. But again, I will post a link to their store. Let's see if we can get some details. Yeah. And I have this set, which is also some of those that I use for more formal occasions. It is dangly hair sticks. It is basically a black plastic stick, and you have a red faceted glass bead and some black glass beads and a red and black dangle. And this is from the Etsy seller Forever Sunshine. She makes beautiful Gothic and Japanese inspired hairsticks as well as Hello Kitty hairsticks. So I can really recommend her. Now she is, I would say, around mid-level priced. You can get a set from her for around $40, and a single hair stick for anywhere between 20 and 40, depending on how elaborate it is. So yes, I really love these, and I generally use them when I want to dress up. I know many people have, when they have sets like this with dangles, they have one with dangle and one without a dangle, but I had this specially made to have two dangles because I like symmetry. Alright, what's next? I have this. It is also a custom. It is a pea shooter from Plants vs Zombies. It is made from polymer clay. I love the details on it. You can get a closer look. Isn't that cute? You would think the neck would break easily because it's so thin, but I had it for a while and I haven't had any problems with it. I am a bit careful, but yeah, it's worked for me, and it is this lime green stick. And I actually asked the seller, because this is also from Aliarose, to make the sticks on this dice hair stick the same color as this, because then I usually use these in a set. So yes, that is my little pea shooter hair stick, which then pops up from my bun and protects my brain from zombie attacks. And that's one of the nice things with Etsy. You can usually have customs made which are exactly what you want. And also for that pea shooter, I have matching earrings. I think that's very cute. So yes, I have these. I haven't worn this much yet because it was so expensive. It is real jade, and it is, the seller says it's an antique. I don't know if I believe him. I believe that it's real stone because I've worked so much with stones that I think I can recognize that. But I tend to think that while it was expensive, it wasn't expensive enough to be a real antique. So I think it's a newly made hair stick made with jade, and it is a dragon, and it's just beautiful. I haven't worn it yet, not out, because I'm afraid I'll break it. But yeah, it can't just stay there in my hair stick box. It's better to use it than possibly break it than not use it, I guess. So I'm going to start using it. Alright, let's move on. This is another one from Forever Sunshine. It is the first stick I got from her. It is again her typical plastic hair stick, and on top of that we have a purple glass bead, a black glass bead, and a little Hello Kitty as and you can't see details obviously because my camera sucks, but now let's do it a little bit better. Hello Kitty as a Gothic fairy. I love this hair stick. It is a little bit too short for me, but I make it work. And then we have this, which the camera, I don't think it will pick it up, so it just a little bit it seems. So it will just seem like a white lump, but what is really here is an engraved fairy. Beautiful. This is made of bone, and it is a fairy with butterflies around it. And this is, of course, is a hair comb, no, a hair fork, I mean, which is basically a hair stick with more than one tine. I got that on eBay. Another little treasure I got on eBay is this. It is a small hair fork with a triquetra. You can see the symbol? Yes, there you go. And I just love this. And strange enough, this little thing can hold my hair. It has an amazing hold. And I also got this on eBay from the same seller that I got the fairy. And what's more in my box? I have this Halloween pumpkin one. This is from Aliarose. It has this pumpkin. There's a little clear glass bead under it. The pumpkin is made of polymer clay, and It's a brown painted plain hairstick. So yeah, I really like this one. It is very cute and the pumpkin glows in the dark. To match that pumpkin I also have these, which is the last hairsticks I will show you in this video because we are running extremely long, I see, which are just little pumpkin, little glass lampwork pumpkins with little glass beads under them and also with brown sticks. And very often I use these three together in a bun because these are minis. They're not that short, but they are a bit shorter than I prefer them. Actually, I don't have that. They just seem shorter because they have such small toppers. But anyway, I usually use these together, all three, or I use these for double buns, which means that I have two buns on my head at the same time. And like I said, these are from Aliarose. Thank you for watching my video. I imagine that if you're not interested in hairsticks, you have either turned off or been extremely bored by now, and hopefully if you are interested in hairstick, you might have gotten some ideas. I love some enabling for hairstick fanatics. So yeah, have a great day, blessed be, and bye.